Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pull it. And he's in on a chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is it. Shot a goal! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Rijkaard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. This might spell danger. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. Can he finish? The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Dembele had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Pelé. Scholes. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Ronaldinho. To Maldini. Over to the other side. Pelé. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Some good work on the right flank here. Pirlo. Chips it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Yamal. Pele. Now Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Rafael Varane. It's Pirlo. And it's Scholes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Taken back almost at once. Scholes. And it's towering header! It's there! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan with the lead. Thuram. Pirlo. Yamal. Deep into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Spread to the right. Scholes. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 11, camisa 21.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Maldini. Throw it. Flamengo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread it left. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 80.103
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
espectadores.
execution was lacking. Pele, and here's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Flamengo, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar's cross. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Pele, and he's being shifted off it.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Dembele, looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. A heavy challenge. Pirlo. Strong running down that left flank. Flamengo are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pirlo, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hullet shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18. Camisa
Davids
23.
turns
Camisa
back here,
17.
probably the best option.
Substituição em andamento. Teremos 1 minuto de acréscimo.
Kaká. Vitinha. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Flamengo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.